It was the weekend, and I thought to shoot some of the videos as per the required of your request. And one of the requests that I got, why I left my job. Yes, this was a very big decision, and this was too risky for me. Because getting out of your comfort zone is really very tough for anyone. It's not for me, but for everyone in this world. So it is very difficult for anyone to take such a risk of skipping job or resigning job and decide to further degrees, that okay, I'm going to drop this job right here where I am well settled, because I was an AGM and I was getting a good salary and I had a stable life. Yet I decided, okay, this is the time that I want this degree, I want this thing in my life. And literally, it was a decision that was very hard for me and very difficult for me. I was waking up till night and days that, am I going to take this risk? Is this right for me? Is this good for my things, good for my life, or will I get collapse after taking this harsh decision? And it was like I was literally confused at this stage that, will I get fail? If I would be fail, what would happen? Am I going to pursue this degree? Will it benefit me in my life? And many things, because previously, you know, that I had my teacher's training, that was BEd, and I was in school, and previously I was in Byju's and I was teaching there. And then I skipped the teaching line, and I went to the management. I worked in the corporate. But you know, in your life you are getting everything, but one phase that came in my life when I was promoted to AGM, and I think 2 months had crossed on, and there was a decision that was taken by side of my company, and I was suggested, Rupa, call these employees and fire them. And that was the first time in my journey when I saw firing as the bulk, literally. And I saw the employees crying, losing their job all of a sudden without any reason, because we are going to have new candidates, more skilled, and we are going to update every overall system. And that was the decision taken by my boss or on. And it was like, oh my god, I and my VP sir, we together collaborate, because HR was also fired, and we together collaborate to conduct interviews, and within a month we conducted interviews of 222 candidates, literally. And then and there, during that phase, I got to the reality, when you are in a private management, you can be fired anytime when the company don't need you, no matter how much you are skilled, no matter how many years you have given to the company, but they can replace you. You are just replaceable, not irresistible. And you know, many of the employees personally called me and requested me to re means you can recall them, that please recall me and do something for me, ma'am, and whatever. But you know, that was the management thing out of anything, because that was my wish to have some more skills. Yes, but it was not a big sudden decision that I'm going to join the corporate. During my BEd or during the Byju's, I was also open to the management culture. During the BEd, I got a summer vacation of 1.5 month, and there and I thought, okay, I'm going to use this month and these days to build up my skill. And I sent my resume to some of the consultancy, and there I got selected for the internship in PS Global. And then and there, in the first year of the BEd, that was the summer vacation time when I got that skill. And later on, after after 24, I think I joined in 25 or 26 early. Yeah, 26 early, and yeah, 25 late in the corporate culture, and I was posted as an SDM, that was Senior Development Manager. Okay, and due to my performance, and my performance graph was so good that it was that ki, okay, we are going to avail the whole capability of Rupa and whole skill of Rupa, and we are going to promote this girl. And they were so sure that yes, this is the right person who can handle all the things that we needed, and I was promoted to AZ. Yet I was promoted, I was getting good salary, I was having a great life. Means I have every comfort in my life, every comfort, a good flat, maid facility, a glamorous life, means whatever I wish I could purchase. I got to realize ki okay, this is good, I am having everything, I don't need much more. But what about other things? I should pursue more degrees. Everyone wants stability in their life. How much will I be able to continue this journey at this company? Yes, I can switch to other companies. I will get more package because of my experience. But that mental peace, and you really need in your life. And you know that in corporate, if you are giving 8 hours or 8.5 hours, you have to fully put your blood, soul, and sweat, and even your mental stability. Means you wholly give yourself to the system, and that was the needed. But that was at one point when you got to understand that yes, this is the time in my life I just want to feel the peace, stability, a beautiful, calm, and so good life. And that was the time I decided, okay, this is the time I just want to do something new and crazy in my life. I knew that if I resign a job, and if I'm not going to get further degrees, and if I would not get passed in this, or I would not get ZRF, or I would not get some IITs, or I would not be assistant professor, then what would happen? Nothing would happen. The maximum I can fail, but I have experience, I have skill. Later on, I will rejoin any other company, and I was very sorry. Okay, now I have the financial stability. I know that I have much more thing to survive, sustain, and complete my degrees. So I am going to just be relaxed and in the comfort zone, and I will not do anything but survive with this degree. No, absolutely not. Because I am weak, and everyone knows, guys, that AMED is not the degree that will survive to up to that level. Because there are many persons around the world who have this degree, but that is not so much of keeping that glamorous job, or you can say that level of job. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have this degree, and it will add to my resume. But I am giving again the 6 month to myself. 6 months to crack ZRF, 6 months to BAP, 6 months to get into the IIT. Yes, this is the decision. Yes, this seems to be very big, very challenging, but yes, if I feel that if you're motivated to work bloody hard, if you feel that yes, this is the impossible thing that you are born for, you can do it. You should have that hunger in your tummy, hunger in yourself, that yes, if I am going to make it, I will not care for anything. I will not care for the days and nights. I will not care for the person around me. I will not care for the society, what they are saying. Many a times you will see the criticism around you, but yes, this is the thing. If you have thought, you will. Yes, I also appeared at the NET exam for the first time in my life. I was not prepared, and I worked. I prepared for 1 month only. Yes, literally, because after the CUT exam, I got 1 month for the NET exam, and I also filled the form because this is also the part of my journey right now as per the plan. And but and the result is not out right now, and I'm waiting for the result. I worked. So that was the last day I recognized. That was the 31st day, and I didn't know about this form, and I got to know yes, this is it, and I think that you should pursue MEd, and you should crack this exam. I thought, okay, I'm going to office, and how will I manage? But I make time for it, and I went and fill up this form, and literally I took 15 days, and I was thinking that I have no option of failing. I have literally no option of failing. I would literally have no excuse, no space or time to make excuse. I just wanna done this. If I'm going to done this, I will resign with my job. I will go for the further study and just make the what when I can express it, I will make the hilarious decision in my life. You can say that yes, it will be the most risky decision, yes, that I took. And finally, the day after day process, I worked bloody hard, as you know, and you also see that I was not uploading video. I stopped and paused everything. I was working bloody hard, and then and there I got selected in BHU. But now this is the question from your side, that why, if I got BHU in first counseling, that was Basanta College, Women's College, then why didn't I prefer BHU? The only reason that was behind it, I will also discuss in the next video. But right now, I just want to discuss why I skipped that job. So later on, I decided, okay, I'm going to choose the Central University. I'm going to complete my further degrees from here. But I also didn't give me space and comfort zone that yes, I really worked so hard and think, okay, something is good, something good is going to happen. Let's see what will be the result, because I'm not sure that in 1 month I would get JRF. But yes, I worked to my best, and I have no regret that I am regretting why would not I use that time. Yes, absolutely, I use every single second, and that was my satisfaction that I worked so hard. Now let's see what would be the result. But this is not the story yet finished. Everything is going to be surprise for you and me also, and I'm pretty sure if not this, I will get something better in this exam. And if not Zarif, then what will happen to the next? Because as per my plan, of course December is awaiting for me, and of course many more things is awaiting. So let's meet you on the over the next video, and so many queries from your side I will solve, and I will also discuss. Please comment if you want to know anything about me. Bye bye, take care, and meet you soon. Bye bye, thank you so much for watching.